Hi everybody, it's Kayla from Kayla Crochet Love and welcome to episode 52. If you are new to my channel, welcome. It's lovely to have you stop by and see my channel. And if you are returning, of course, it's always lovely to have you here with me. So I think it's been like a month since I uploaded an episode and a few weeks since I uploaded anything else. My life has been very stressful the past little while, especially the past week. Just dealing with personal things and stuff with work, and so I just have not felt like sitting down and recording, but I had some time today, so I figured I would update you guys on what I've been up to. I do have some finished objects to show you and a few other things I've been working on. With the stress I've been dealing with, I haven't really been wanting to crochet even. I just usually come home from work, or even when I'm not working, I just don't feel like doing anything, which I know isn't really a good thing, so I try and push myself to do things. So I've been trying to do other crafts. So I'll talk about this after more. I'll show you what I've done. But I actually talked to my husband about starting another hobby, and he was okay with it, so I bought myself a whole paint set. I should have brought it down to kind of show you, but there's a lot in it, so and I know it might not interest a lot of you. So I do have a couple paintings I've done that I'll share with you guys too, but I'll do all the yarny stuff first, and I'll talk about the paintings at the end. That way, if you're not interested in the paintings, you don't have to watch. I will not be offended. So anyways, I will get into yarny things. I actually did record an episode a couple weeks ago, but oh my gosh, I was watching it and I was just a hot mess. Like, you could tell I was just not in the right mindset to be recording. I was doing it because I felt like I had to, and then I just said, no, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I'm in a better mood and share with you guys then, because I want to make everyone smile. So so the first thing I'll talk about is I actually used a Christmas gift my husband gave me to make this. I actually used it on, I think on Boxing Day, on the 26th. I made this for him. He had asked me to make him like a cowl, not a cowl, but like, I guess it's kind of like a cowl. It's almost like a turtleneck with like a wide, I don't know what you would call it. I'll show you anyways. I didn't use a pattern for it, so, but it's just so when he blows our driveway out in the winter, or he has to go shovel snow, because there's no cab on our little lawn tractor, he gets really cold sometimes. So he wanted something that would come nice and high up, and then he could put his balaclava thing over and just be nice and warm. So he wanted something that could be tucked under his coat and keep his neck warm. So I used Woolies Thick and Quick, and the color is Red Beacon. So this is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It's a super bulky, and there's 87 yards, and I used like a ball and a half, maybe a little less. And I came up with this. So he had bought me this yarn for Christmas, so I thought these are two of his favorite colors, so I might as well use it to make something for him. So this is what I came up with. Just a quick like prototype. So I did this part ribbed so it's nice and thick. And I'll try and show you how he wears it. He's already worn it a few times, so try not to mess up my ponytail too much. So it just kind of fits like this, and that way he can tuck it in his coat and it stays in place, so he doesn't have to keep pulling it up. And yeah, so it's just a nice, I was going to make it longer, but he said this is the exact length he wanted it, just like I said, so it can tuck nicely. So it's nice and thick and squishy, and he said it keeps him really warm. So, and it really didn't take me long to make it. I used a 9mm crochet hook, I believe, and I whipped it up in like an hour and a half or something like that. So I just did front post, back post here, and then I just started increasing in double crochets outwards, and then I came back around and did a row of single crochet just because I thought it was a little too short. So that's what I made for him. And I like this yarn. It's nice. It's it is pretty soft, like even with the wool in it. So yeah, made that, and then I had some left over, so I just made myself a little headband. I think I just did single crochets for this one, so it fits nice and snug. I wanted a headband because my hair's gotten longer, and last winter it was real short, like pixie cut almost, but because of COVID for a long time we couldn't go to the hairdressers, so I just decided to grow my hair out. So I needed something I could wear with a ponytail that wasn't a messy bun hat, because my ponytail's not quite long enough to put it in a bun or on in a ponytail up here. So I just made a headband, and it's nice and warm. I've worn it out on a walk a couple times. And yeah, just simple single crochet in the same color. So I made that and that. And I'm running out of room. I don't know where my table went. Oh no, it's upstairs, that's right. I had a table that I usually set all my stuff on, but I brought it upstairs to do my paintings on. So the next finished object I have, I've actually made one of these before, a few months ago. And I'm just pulling out the pattern so I can get the name right. So it's Through the Darkness Cowl by Roxy Newen Designs. It's not on color in this picture. So it is a paid for pattern. I really like this pattern. I highly recommend it. It's simple. It is pretty mindless too. But I had started this one a while ago and totally forgot about it. And then I needed a mindless project to bring with me somewhere over the weekend. And I was going to bring yarn and just make some hats, but then I found a bag that had this started in it. So I had just done like up until like maybe here. So I finished the whole thing. And I love how it turned out with the retro stripes. I already posted it on Instagram. So so like I said, I used Red Heart retro stripes for the color, and then for the dark, it's more of a navy blue than a black. I just used a scrap yarn that I had. I don't remember the name. So I love how it looks with the retro stripes. And I didn't follow the exact row counts. I just kind of went until I thought it looked good. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. I made this one a little bit smaller than the other one I made. So I'm just going to show you the back so you can see. So it gets seamed up, but there's a lot of coverage at the back too. So I'll just show you how it fits. It's a little stiff. I haven't washed it yet. So I tend to just roll this down. And then it takes a little bit of finicking with, and like I said, it's really stiff still because I haven't washed it. I'm sure once I wash it, it'll lay a little better. But yeah, I really like it. I love the colors. It fits nicely. Just pop my chair up. So, and I thought the name was fitting, just with stuff I've been dealing with through the darkness. So, like it says here, she wrote, "Sometimes we need to get through the darkness before our light can shine." And I really liked that. So I'm very pleased with how it turned out. but I will definitely have to wash it. And I mean, it looks complicated, like it looks like there's a lot of color work and stuff, but it's really simple. Obviously I can't really tell you much because it's a paid for pattern, but like I said, I just highly recommend it. It's very simple. So, and I'm sure you could use different weight yarns to make it too. Like this is worsted weight. Someone had asked me if they thought DK weight would work, and I think it would because she gives instructions on how to switch, change the sizes. So, yep, I'm very, very happy with this one. I'm going to take it off though since it's so stiff. My hair is just... I had to put it in a ponytail because I put a hat on, so I had to run into town and grab a few things. And I had a hat on, I took it off, and my hair was just like slicked onto my head because of the static. So now it's just, I don't know, it is what it is. A hot mess. So that's it for finished objects. I have one work in progress, one active work in progress. And yeah, I can show you that. So you've seen this one a few times too. And I'm just going to pull that name out too. So it's the Tubular Trifecta Infinity Scarf by Evolve Crochet. And I am in the home stretch. I am getting there. I'm almost done. I'm in my last color and I just have this left. Because of the... I don't have the exact amounts of color called for. I'm just going till I basically run out. So I have this. So last time I believe I had just striped in my last color. So I have this much of the last color. So it's getting pretty long. So here's the beginning. If I can show you. Here's the beginning. Goes to this, into this. So this one, I actually see the card for it on the floor. Let me grab it because I haven't been able to tell you guys what that colorway is. Just a second. Or what that yarn is. I don't think it has a color name. Oh. This is only the one part of the tag. But I believe it's called Earth Yarns. So it just says each skein of Earth Yarns plants a tree in Africa. So that's pretty cool. That. I do have another one up here actually. Wonder if there's a... Oh, there we go. Harvest Fingering. So it is Estelle Yarns. And is dyed by hand using natural dyes. I don't know if there's a color. No, no color. But that's what it is. It's this gray. Haven't been able to tell you guys that because I couldn't find a label ever. So that's what this one is. And then this is Essence of Autumn. I believe the color is Hydrangea. And then this is the Spinning Spider. It was part of one of her mystery skeins. So there's no colorway. It's just she'll dye up a bunch of mystery skeins and send you some. I always have a lot of fun with those. I've ordered a lot of those from her. And yeah. So I'm very happy. I'm almost done. One thing I think I might have a problem with is both of these, this one and this one, the colors are kind of rubbing off a bit. Like as I'm crocheting, it comes off on my finger, and my crochet hook, you can kind of see the bottom there, like around here. You can tell that the dye is coming off. I'm not too concerned. If there's color bleeding, it is what it is. And I know I'm pretty sure one of you guys had commented doing like a vinegar bath kind of thing might help, but we'll see how bad it is. Because it's not like a lot. It's not like my fingers are dark with color. It's just, I've noticed it. So, but yeah, I am in the home stretch. I really want to get this done because I have other projects I want to work on soon, hopefully. But that being said, like I said, I haven't really felt like doing much yarny stuff. So I do have one project I really want to start, and it's a sweater. And I have the yarn for it already. I just have to buy the pattern and do that, but I want to finish that first because that's been something I just really want to finish so I can wear it before we get into our warm weather, which I know it's only January 21st, I think, today. But, oh, sorry. But I just want to make sure I can wear it because who knows, our weather's so weird here. So anyways, I'll stop blabbing about weather and I will talk about acquisitions. I only have one yarny acquisitions, and it's by some of my favorite dyers, and it's Leo and Roxy. I had gotten their mystery club a couple years ago. I did 3 months of that, and I just love their yarn. So they were having this like sale. So they were saying how usually at yarn festivals they have like a shopping cart of like discount yarns, which is just yarns that didn't really turn out the way they wanted them to, or they're not sure the yardage, they're not sure the base. So they just put them on at a discount. So they said this year they were just going to sell them online. So they were a really good price. They were like $10 off, I think, about. And they're mystery skeins again. You know I like mystery skeins. So I ordered 2, and the only information I know, as they wrote on the card, they gave me a little card, and it just says that they're both 80/20 sock. So there's no color name or anything, and I really like them. I want to use them together in a project. So this is the first color. It's like a light lavender mauve. Really pretty. And then this one has the same lavender and mauve, but it also has like blue and like turquoisey colors and violet. So I think they'll go really good together for something. I'm not sure what, but I love them. I was very pleased. So yeah, that's my only yarny acquisition that I can think of, other than stuff I got for Christmas, which I had already shared. But I'm looking, and my fingering weight yarn collection is growing pretty quickly because a lot of the dyers I like, most of them do worsted weight and stuff too, but I'm drawn to the fingering weight yarns, so I gotta find more projects with fingering weight yarn that aren't just shawls. Although I love crocheting shawls, it's one of my favorite things to make. So, but yeah, I'm so happy with those. But they're gonna sit in my stash for a while. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking you. Until I can figure out what I want to make with them. So that's it for yarn. So I'll show you a couple paintings I did. So I did a bunch at Christmas. I had recorded me showing them, but I couldn't share with you because some people weren't able to get their gift because of everything going on. I couldn't get their gift to them, so but they were Christmassy things, just Christmassy paintings. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen them probably. Maybe. So I don't really have like a style of painting. I'm just kind of, and it's acrylic painting before I forget. I just go on Pinterest and I type up paint inspiration, and I see pictures I like and I'll save them and I'll go based off of those. And I've been looking at YouTube tutorials just to get an idea of what to do, and most of the time I just go based off of what feels right. So the first painting I did was this, and this was based off of one I saw on Pinterest. So it's kind of like not abstract, but so I don't know, I like it. My husband thought it was really cool, and it's all his favorite colors, so I like it. I had it hanging in the living room, but I have to find a better way to hang it. I might have to glue something or put it in a frame or something. It is on like a board canvas, so the kit I bought came with a little easel, came with a color wheel, a paintbrush set, a set of spatulas, a board to put the paint on. It came with, I think, 48 paints. It came with 3 8x10 canvases, which is one of these, and a stack of papers that you can paint on too. So, and I just ordered it off Amazon. I looked at the reviews and just went based on that, and so far I'm pleased. So this next painting, on, what day was it? Tuesday. I was having a really, really rough day. I didn't feel like working with yarn, and I was like, I want to paint something, but I want to paint something that makes me happy. So I was like, what's something that makes me really happy? And I was thinking of my dogs. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you would have seen them a couple times. So Shiloh is a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix, so he's very much got the hair and features of a Shih Tzu. So I was like, okay, that might be a little tough because he has the floofy hair and stuff. So I decided I would attempt to paint my Chihuahua Rocky, because his hair is more like silky almost, like it's smooth, and he's a long-haired Chihuahua, so he still has like fluffiness, but not quite like Shiloh. Shiloh has it around his eyes and everything. So I pulled up a picture on my iPad and just kind of based it off of that, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And I painted it for my husband because Rocky is like his dog. Like Rocky's like glued to him as soon as he gets home. And this is what I managed to do. I'm really pleased with it. Like I said, I've never been able to do anything like this before. I used to be big time into drawing, and I always wanted to be able to draw my pets, but I always had trouble with the pencil, so I think the paint worked a little better. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, and it was very therapeutic to just sit and paint. Yeah. So I do want to paint Shiloh. Now that I've done this one, I do want to try and paint Shiloh. But I have to find a picture of him that I think would work, which I think I might have found one that's mostly just his face. So we'll see. But I'm really happy with it. My husband thought it was awesome. He wants to hang it up in the garage when he wants to fix up our garage into like a workshop. And he wants to hang it in there, but I said if I paint one of Shiloh, they have to be together, so. But that's that. So that's all I've been doing. Really, like I said, a lot of times I just don't feel like doing anything, so I haven't been forcing myself to do anything. Part of my resolutions, if you want to call it that, is to just not force myself to do things like that if I really don't want to. Like, I want to make sure I'm doing something to keep my mind busy because I know that's important for my mental health, but I'm not going to force myself to work on things that don't bring me joy. So yeah, that's what the painting's done, is brought me joy. So hopefully I'll get more into crocheting and stuff too, because there's a lot of patterns I'm seeing that I do want to make. But that's all for now, so I will let you guys go. Hopefully I will be back sooner than later. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.